Part of life is realizing that people just suck sometimes. Um, I've always been super nice to people. I've always just been polite, I've been honest, and even sometimes when I wasn't supposed to be honest, I was, and it turned out for the better in the end. But I've just been treated like crap my entire life by everyone. First of all, my dad left my mom because of me, because I wasn't supposed to happen, and he didn't want a daughter, so he left. So I was an inconvenience to his life. And then pretty much my whole life I've been set aside because I'm the oldest of six, so sometimes my needs will come last to everybody else's. And I can't complain because that's just how life is. I'm not allowed to complain about that type of stuff. And then I just have different friends that just treat me like crap all the time. And they don't realize that they're doing it, or I just take it. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I just attract crap from everyone. And it really gets annoying because it's like I don't want to take anybody's crap, but I still do it, like all the time. We all have those friends that they want to hang out with you when they want to hang out with you, but whenever you want to hang out, they don't want to hang out, and it's like you're just a second option for them, or you're like always the third wheel. You're always the one that's toward off to the side, not really that important, not really, you know, just you're not a priority in their life, but they're a priority in your life. I've always cared more about people than they've cared for me, and that's a really big burden to carry because it's like I'm always trying to impress them, always trying to make them happy, always trying to do something for them, and in return it's like, what are they doing for me emotionally? Like, what are they doing to support me? What are they doing to help me out? I can only give so much before I run dry, before I can no longer give anymore. And it really makes me mad. So, I just wanted to get that off my chest. I don't want to cry about this. This is stupid. It's hard for me to realize that I'm actually special and I'm actually important and that I'm not just some kid that's here on planet Earth trying to figure out life. I'm much more than that. But it's hard for me to realize that sometimes because of the way people treat me. And it's really hard. And I know there's people who get bullied, there's people who, get teased, people who are misunderstood everywhere. And I'm nothing special. I'm not the only person in the world who has to struggle with this. So I understand that. But it's just stupid. It's just so crappy to have to get up every day and wonder, you know, how am I going to be treated today? How is the world going to look at me today? And you just try so much. I try so much on my appearance. I try so much to keep a normal body weight. I struggle with these things all the time. And it's like, I don't want to have to worry about that. I don't want to have friends that I have to constantly push myself to be a certain way. And I'm not accepted for myself. I have to be accepted as somebody else, and I don't like being someone else. I just want to be myself. Why can't I just be myself for people? Why do I have to pretend to be someone else for them to like me? I guess I'm just so socially awkward that that's the only way people can like me. I'm too weird. They're like, oh, Eliana, she's the weird one over there in the corner who never says anything. She's the weird one who just doesn't talk. She doesn't say anything. She is so fake. I don't really want to hang out with her right now because she's boring. I have to work to make a conversation with her. That's how I feel all the time. And I am the most loyal friend in the whole world. I will have your back. If you're my friend, I will do everything for you. You have no idea how many emotional sacrifices I have had to make to keep this friendship going. And it's just like, that's nothing to anybody. That doesn't mean a thing. And if the one time I make a mistake, they take that so personally, like, Eliana, how could you? You're such a horrible friend. It's like, have you seriously not been watching what I've been doing for you this entire time? I just think that people need to realize that your actions or your lack of action can really hurt a person. If you have a friend that is putting themselves out for you all the time, is making sacrifices, is not doing their homework to hang out with you because they care more about you than that homework assignment for that class that they're failing in, you need to show that person a little bit of compassion, or at least thank them for it, or at least show that you care, because there's a lot of sacrifices that people make that you're not aware of. And if you're one of those people who's on the other end of that, you're the one who's making the sacrifices, just know that your friend that isn't acknowledging that is being really stupid right now, and you are worth so much more than that. You are so important, you are so valuable, and you know what? If people can't see that, then that's their problem. But you don't have to change yourself. You can be yourself. I know that I'm such a hypocrite for saying that. I haven't figured out how to be myself around people either. I'm still learning. I'm still trying to figure these things out, but it's never too late to be yourself. It's never too late to show people, hey, this is the real me. And if they don't like it, then they can just suck it. They are just terrible, horrible people, and that's all I have to say.